Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short, little unboxing video to share with you guys. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it came from Rike/Quechua, and it's fairly heavy. So whatever it is, I'm thinking it's multiple things, but whatever it is, it's probably pretty interesting. Thank you so much to Quechua for sending this stuff in. I can actually link this stuff now directly to their web. Well, I have been linking to the website, but I've got an affiliate program with them, so you can use those links, and it does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks so much to my patrons for supporting me. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex and on TikTok at the_metal_complex. Okay, let's go ahead and open this thing up. What do we have? We have more reinforced packaging and lots and lots and lots of tape. Okay, a package within a package. I think I just haven't cut all the way through. 2 boxes. That's exactly what I thought. Rike and Rike. So, Quechua website, Rike knives, Athron B. Oh wait, this is the new Athron. I remember this. All right, get ready for the gas station knife comments in the comments section. That's going to be the knee-jerk go-to, right? I am capable of critical thinking. That looks like a gas station knife. I mean, in all fairness, these do. And they are ridiculously expensive. Ridiculously. I reviewed the original version of this knife. Now, I'm not sure what's different. But I reviewed this original, or I reviewed the... Is that how it looked the first time? Good Lord. Good Lord. I reviewed this... the first time it released. Look at that pivot. Oh my gosh. That looks like a Decepticon knife. That knife looks like a Transformer. This is an original thought that I'm having. But yeah, the first time I reviewed this, I was like, yeah, it's pretty wild and crazy. Look at the polished backspacer. But I didn't love the price tag, even considering how crazy and complicated the thing was. You know, I like these wild, crazy, ridiculous designs. Man, that reverse flick is made real easy with this little dragon snout down here. There's a little bit of metallic reverberation there. Yeah, a little bit. I don't like that they put Athron, I keep saying Athron up there. That looks a little bit weird. But yeah, it's just a super wild aesthetic. It's obviously not going to be made for everybody. Rike does not make knives for everybody. They make wild, crazy designs that are going to be appealing to a select few groups of people. That being said, if I remember the price tag on this guy, it's a little bit outrageous, even considering all of the coolness here, for sure. I do like that backspacer. I do like that a lot. Okay, let's look at the other one real quick. I feel like, I mean, I remember the first one being pretty crazy, but I feel like this is a little bit different. So this is the Athron BB, and that's black DLC titanium. All right, let's see. That sounds a little bit interesting there. Why not? Do a full DLC version of it. Yeah, okay. All right, so it's the same thing, but in DLC. Do we have different accents, or are they all black? Oh boy, that is very, very, very black with, yeah, a polished, it's just like a black DLC. The whole thing is just DLC. So this is not a polished DLC, but it's also not quite the same chalky black DLC that we would see from Spyderco, right? It's somewhere in between. Okay, so let me try and describe this blade and grind. This is a hollow ground compound recurve harpoon tanto. Did I get it all? Did I get it right? This hollow grind is silly. I mean, you can tell they're not being completely and totally serious here. They're just having fun. Excuse me. What does it say right here? Forever Steel. That's right. Rike Forever Steel Quechua. So this grind is hollow. They got it as thin as they possibly could, but it's still a pretty darn thick edge. It's obviously super thick out here, and the flat is like 70% of the overall height of the blade. Maybe not that much, 65% or so. So this is a knife that's built in a way that is plenty durable, capable, right? Same way other premium titanium frame locks are built. All of those, tolerances are there with intent. And then the grind, it would just make it incredibly inconvenient to cut things. But will it still cut things? Yeah, I got a note card up here. Yeah, it's just not gonna be, in the most helpful way, right? Especially this edge up here is like crazy thick. It's not even wanting to bite there. But yeah, that's what we're looking at here. So, like I said, that's only gonna appeal to certain people. I just realized, is this like a big tritium slot? Yeah, I think you could probably put a big tube of tritium right there. Do we have any other place where that can be the case? I don't know. If you're new to my channel, this is just an unboxing and first impressions. Obviously, I've never handled these specific variants before because I just took them out of sealed pouches. So before I do a review on these products, I'll actually carry and, use one of them for a little bit. Truthfully, though, I don't think that's going to require any type of, super in-depth process, right? This is pretty straightforward. I'm very familiar with Rike's titanium frame locks, and they do a really good job. I think probably the most appealing part of this knife, outside of the polished backspacer on this guy, is the pivot. That pivot is super cool, and it's a simple, likely T8 or T10 pivot. I also like how they did little tiny details. This has been sunk into the frame, and that's the rounded and polished screw head for the steel lock bar insert, and then they've anodized it. Or maybe just like heat finished it. It's probably a steel screw that's been heat finished and polished. Maybe. Or maybe it's titanium. It's hard to say. Yeah, okay. These are really intense. And they're not for me, but they might be for somebody. I remember being super duper confused about the price tag, right? Especially comparing with Rike's other products that are more or less complicated. They just have much more understandable price tags. So unless they have dramatically changed that from the first time, it's probably still going to be the case. But the links are down there. You guys can take a look. I want to weigh these real quick. Give you guys an idea of what they weigh. Overall weight of the Athron coming in at 4.9 ounces. I'm sure it's exactly the same for the other one. 4.9, yep, okay. And then let's measure it real quick. Just give you an idea. Whoops. I'll put, what should we put out here while we measure it? Benchmade Griptilian or Ritter Hogue. Let's do a pair of 3. That's probably a good idea. Okay, so there you go. Athron coming in at about 7.5 inches. Blade length is, blade length is 3.35. Pretty good ratios there. And then almost 3.25, exactly 3.25 on the cutting edge. Okay, interesting stuff. I'll do a review. If I look back and find that these are unchanged from the originals, then probably won't. But I have a feeling that they are. I think this is a version 2 that looks a little bit different. So if that's the case, it'll get a full video. Outside of that, though, that's going to be it for today. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex and on TikTok at _metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.